Hi guys, welcome back sa aking channel. Ito nga pala yung 2.9.1 Packet Tracer Basic Switch and End Device Configuration. So makikita natin dito yung addressing table which will be useful for later. Yan yung mga IP address natin and the subnet mask. Then the objectives are configure host names and IP addresses on two Cisco Internetwork Operating System switches using the command line interface. Use Cisco iOS commands to specify or limit access to the device configurations. Use iOS commands to save the running configuration, configure two host device with IP addresses, and lastly, verify connectivity between the two PC and devices. So yung scenario natin, as a recently hired LAN technician, your network manager has asked you to demonstrate your ability to configure a small LAN. Your tasks include configuring initial settings on two switches using the Cisco iOS and configuring IP address parameters on host devices to provide end-to-end connectivity. You are to use two switches and two hosts or PCs on a cabled powered network. So makikita natin dito, may dalawa tayong PC and two switches. So instructions, configure the devices to fulfill the requirements below. So yung first requirement natin, use a console connection to access each switch. So punta tayo sa connections, pinutin natin yung console, connect natin yung first PC to the first switch, console. Then another console, second PC, RS232 to second switch, console. Then, i-address natin yung mga IP address and subnet mask for the both PCs. So, student 1, desktop, IP configuration. Then, ang IP address natin for student 1 is 128.107.20.30. Ang subnet mask natin, 255.255.255.0. And yan, okay. Click X lang. Student 2, desktop IP configuration. IP address natin is 128.107.20.30. Ay, wait. Student 1 pala natin is 0.25. Yan. Student 2, 128.107.20.30. Subnet mask, change lang natin yung pangatlo so 255. Doon yan, click X. Then, next requirement, name class A and class B switches. So, pupunta na tayo sa dito. Student 1, terminal, click OK. Then, click Enter. So, in order para mapalitan yung dalawang switch as class A and class B, we'll need to type enable, then switch config P, then host name class A, then line console 0, then password. So sabi, use the 8UBRU password for all lines. So ayan, password 8UBRU. Yan. Wait. Mali pala yung spelling ng password natin. So, password 8UBRU. So, ayan. Then, click login. Then, click exit. Then, tas kailangan pa daw natin ng secret password. So, enable secret C9WRE. Then, click exit. So, ayan. Then, prove natin. Show run. So, makikita natin, ayan na yung host name natin. Napalitan na ng class A. Then, yung na-enable na rin natin yung secret password. And, ayan. Then, next daw na gagawin natin, encrypt all clear text password. So, class A, config T. ulit. Then, service password encryption. Then, click exit. Then, show run para makita ulit natin kung na-encrypt ba yung mga yung all clear text password. So, ayan, service password encryption. So, gumana siya. Then, next requirement natin is configure an appropriate message of the day, MOTD banner. So, config T ulit. Then, banner, MOTD. So, para ma-encrypt yung message, kailangan natin ng hashtag sa simula. Then, warning, authorize, access only, violators will be prosecuted by law. Then, end natin siya ng hashtag din. Then, click exit. Then, and next requirement naman natin is configure addressing for all devices according to the addressing table. So, para makita natin yung mga IP address, show IP interface brief. So, makikita natin na yung VLAN 1 is unassigned pa. So, kailangan natin i-set yung IP address ng student 1 dito. I mean, class A. So, ayan. So, config T. Config T. Config T. Then, interface VLAN 1. Then, IP address is for class A, 128.107.20.10. Then, subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Then, press natin yung no shutdown. So, ayan. Exit. Exit. Then, show run natin. So, ayan. Show natin ngayon yung bagong, yung na-set nating IP address for class A. Show IP interface brief. So, ayan na yung VLAN 1 natin. Na-assign na natin yung IP address which is 128.107.20.10 and the status is up. Then, after nun, show start. Startup config is not present. Then, show run. So, ayan. Yan yung lumabas. Copy, run, start. Then, click enter lang. Class A, show start. So, ayan. Okay na, lumabas na yung then, click exit. So, ayan. So, para ma-check natin kung gumana yung sinet nating mga password, tas yung mga class A na pinalitan natin yung class A na name, then yung message of the day which is the MOTD banner and the addressing table. So, ayan, lumabas na yung MOTD banner, warning, authorized access only, violators will be prosecuted by law. Then, ang password natin is 8UBRU. So, enable. Password natin for secret password is C9WRE. So, for class A, show run. Yan. So, makikita natin na service password encryption, hostname class A, enable secret password. Show start. So, ayan. Okay na. So, ganyan din yung gagawin natin for second PC. Desktop, terminal, click OK. Then, ayan. Click enter, enable, config T. Then, host name naman is class B. Class B. Yan. Then, line console 0. Then, password, same lang, 8UBRU. 8UBRU. Then, log in. Then, exit. Then, enable secret, which is the secret password natin is C9WRE. Then, click login. Ay, exit na pala. Then, show run. So, di ba yung next step natin, i-encrypt natin yung text password. So, hindi pa natin nagagawa kasi nakalagay pa no service password encryption. So, ang gagawin natin, i-enable natin yung service password encryption. Then, config T. Service password encryption. Exit. Show run. So, ayan. Ay, wait. Wala pa pala. Kamali tayo ng spelling sa password encryption. So, ulit. Config T. Service password encryption. Encryption. And then, click exit. Show run. So, ayan, service password encryption enable na. Then, yung next step ulit natin, configure an appropriate message of the day MOTD banner. So, config T ulit. Then, banner MOTD hashtag warning. Ay, wait. Banner MOTD hashtag warning authorize access only. Violators will be prosecuted by law. Then end it with the hashtag. Then exit. Then yung next step natin, configure addressing for all devices according to addressing table. So i-configure naman natin yung class B na VLAN 1. Then show IP interface brief. So, yung VLAN natin is unassigned pa and naka-down pa. So, ang gagawin natin, config T, interface VLAN 1. Interface VLAN 1. Then, IP address. Yung IP address natin for class B is 128.107.20.10. 0.15 pala. And subnet mask natin is 255.255.255.0. So, double check, 128.107.20.15. Then, type no shutdown. Then, exit. Then, show run. So, ayan. Hostname class B, service password encryption, enable secret password. Then, show IP interface brief. Show IP interface brief. So, yung VLAN 1 natin, naka-assign na siya as class B. IP address is 128.107.20.15 and the status is up. So, ayan. Okay na siya. Then, show start. Config is not present. Show run. So, yan. Copy, run, start. Click enter lang. Then, show start. Yan, lumabas na yung show start natin. Yan. Service password encryption, hostname class B, enable password. So, para ma-check natin yung kung gumana yung configuration natin, click exit. So, yan, lumabas yung MOTD banner natin. Warning, authorized access only. Violators will be prosecuted by law. Ang password natin is 8UBRU. Mali yung password. 8UBRU. So, class B enable. Ang secret password natin is C9WRE. Then, show run. Then, okay siya. Show start. So, okay. So, ping natin yung student 2. Ping 128.107.20.30. So, wait lang natin for ourselves. So, success rate is 80%. Try ulit natin. Ping 128.107.20.30. 100%. Ping naman natin yung class A. Ping 128.107.20.10. So, for checking lang to kung gumana lahat ng basic switch and device configuration natin. Pag nag 100% na siya, ibig sabihin gumagana. So, success rate is 60%. Try ulit natin. Ping 128.107.20.10. 100% na. Then, last yung class B natin. Ping 128.107.20.25. 80%. Try ulit natin. Ping 128.107.20.15. Yan, 100%. So, check naman natin dun sa may sa PC1. Terminal, okay. Okay. Class A, ping 128.107.20.30. 80%. Try ulit natin. 128.107.20.30. 100%. Then class A naman, ping 128.107.20.10. 100%. Then lastly yung class B, ping 128.107.20.15. 100%. So, next natin, check results. Congratulations, you successfully completed the Packet Tracer Skills Integration Challenge Activity Assessment Items. So, naka-check lahat. Banner MOTD, yung password, enable secret password, napalitan natin yung hostname, na set natin yung IP address, subnet mask, port status, then yung encryption ng password, then sa class A tama, sa class B tama din. Student 1, nabagay natin yung IP address, student 2. So, that's the end of this experiment.